Develop a better credit record with these tips. By howtogrowcredit.com. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, when the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. It is never too late to put an emergency strategy into action to help get your credit. The tips in this video will help you rebuild your credit rating. If you are buying a home, it will not always be easy, and even more difficult if your credit is bad. If possible, apply for an FHA loan. These loans are backed by the United States government. Even when the resources for making down payments or paying closing costs are lacking, FHA loans can help. The first step in credit is developing an effective plan and make a plan. You have to be committed to making real changes in the way you spend money. Only buy what you necessary. Planning is the first step to repairing your credit. You must be dedicated to making some significant changes in the way you spend your money. Only the necessities can be purchased from here on in. Ask yourself if a certain purchase is both necessary and affordable. Buy the item if your answer to this question is yes. If you have credit cards with a utilization level over 50%, pay these down right away. If your credit does not allow you to obtain new credit, getting a secured one is much easier and will help fix your credit. These are extremely easy to qualify for. A secured credit card looks just like a regular card and works like a regular card, but you have to have the necessary money in an account to guarantee payment. Even though this card will be secured by your own money, you will make payments and manage it as if it were unsecured. This will improve your credit as you show yourself able to make the payments on time. If someone promises you to improve your score by changing your factual history, they are lying. Negative info stays on your credit report for a minimum of 7 years. If your credit card has a balance of over 50% of your limit, it should be your number one priority to pay it off until the balance is under 50%. If you have a balance that is more than 50%, your credit score will drop. If you can, pay the balances on your cards. If not, do your best to pay as much as possible each month. You need to work with your creditors when you are trying to improve your credit. This will enable you to want to handle your situation and repair any damage that may have been caused. By keeping your credit score low, you can cut back on your interest rate. This will make your payments easier and it will enable you to repay your debt a lot quicker. Getting better interest rates leads to an easily maintainable good credit score. Some debt settlement methods can hurt your credit even more, so make sure you are achieving the best outcome for you before you sign anything. Creditors are only trying to get the money and aren't interested in how it will affect your credit score. Before you choose a credit counseling agency, find out more about them. While many counselors are reputable and exist to offer real help, some do have ulterior motives. Some will try to cheat you. You should always find out if a credit counselor is a real thing. Even if a charge held against you is legitimate, any small mistake in the item, like the date or the amount owed, may let you have the whole thing taken off your credit report. Be wary of credit repair scams that can get you in legal trouble. You should steer clear of internet programs that show you how to clear your credit. This tactic is not legal, and you face serious repercussions if you are caught. The legal consequences are expensive, and you might be sentenced to jail. Joining a credit union is a great way to build your credit if you are having a difficult time getting credit. Make sure to check all 3 of your credit reports, and pay extra attention to the negative reports when you are working on repairing bad credit. Any mistakes, such as in the amount owed or the date the agreement was entered, could result in the removal of the entire negative trade line on your credit report. Dispute any errors that you find on your credit report. Joining a credit union is beneficial if you want to make your credit score better but cannot get new credit. Credit unions are normally located in communities and offer lower interest rates than national banks. Bankruptcy should be a last resort option. It can adversely affect your credit report for up to 10 years. It sounds very appealing to clear out your debt, but you will be affected down the line. Stop living beyond your means. You need to change your thinking to consider your future goals, not just buy all of the things you want right now. For a while, the easy availability of credit encouraged people to buy more than they could afford. We now must pay for that. You should look at what you can afford to spend before using credit for purchases. Doing this will ensure that you keep a good credit score. Late payments are reported to all credit report companies and will greatly decrease your chances of getting loans or a home in the future. It will be easier to increase your credit rating if you only have one open credit card account. Call your credit card company and try to work out a repayment plan, or transfer the balances of multiple cards to one lower interest card. Instead of paying several smaller credit card bills, you can work to pay off one credit card. Avoid using credit cards whenever possible. Pay for things with cash instead. If you have to purchase with your card, always pay the balance in full each month. While it can be hard to just let the negative reports go, the statement will not be considered when lenders look at your credit history. It could make matters worse by bringing to their notice the negative aspects of your report. Be wary of any company that tells you they could fix your credit quickly. Because so many people these days suffer from credit problems, a lot of unscrupulous lawyers advertise that they can repair your credit for large fees. Research any lawyer before you call them. Having to deal with a collection agency can be extremely stressful. If a debt collection agency is harassing you, writing a cease and desist letter can stop the harassment. These letters may prevent collection agencies from making phone calls, but the consumer remains responsible for paying the debt. You should devise a plan and schedule when it comes to paying off your debt. If you are unable to make your monthly payments, let your creditors know, and try to work out a suitable payment plan with them. If you respect them by giving them a notice that you are having difficulty, it is more likely that they will arrange a payment plan with you without reporting you to the credit bureaus. Additionally, this will take some pressure off and help you pay down balances associated with creditors who won't work with you. Be sure to document all information if a bill collector threatens you. This is not legal. You need to know what the laws are that safeguard consumers' rights when dealing with debt collectors. Your credit score is strongly affected by how promptly you pay your bills. Setting up a payment reminder will help you remember to send in that payment. There are many ways to remind yourself of impending due dates for your bills. Your bank likely has a program that will send an email or even text reminders. Credit counseling. The first step to repairing your credit is to make a plan to begin to pay the money off. Having a lot of debt harms your credit score. In any case, there is no reason to pay for interest if it is not necessary. Devote as many of your financial resources as you can to get rid of debt, but maintain a reasonable budget while you do. If you have no debt, your credit score will improve. If you are having trouble creating or sticking with a budget, contact the Better Business Bureau for information on a trustworthy credit counseling service. These organizations can help you by negotiating with creditors to resolve a repayment plan that works for your financial situation. Credit counseling helps you learn how to budget your salary and pay your bills. If your credit repair effort is stagnating, one way to get it back on track might be to try debt consolidation. If you roll your debts into a single payment, you can budget and watch your expenses. This is a lifesaver when it comes to getting your payments in on time and repairing your credit. The first step to maintaining or improving your credit score revolves around paying your bills on time. Setting up payment reminders will help you remember to send in that payment. There are many impending due dates for your bills. Making your payments on time is key to improving your credit rating. To make sure your credit is not being hurt any longer, you must make at least the minimum payment on your credit-related bills every month. One missed payment can significantly affect your credit score. Credit score. You must make an effort to pay the minimum payment at least on your credit cards when you are engaged in repairing your credit. Anytime you have a late payment on any account, it will be reported to the credit agencies. If you continuously make at least the minimum payment, your credit report will reflect this responsible behavior. The first thing you need to do when repairing your credit is to make a plan to begin to pay any outstanding debt. Existing debt lowers an individual's credit score and can be a burden. Your credit score will be improved if you can make yourself debt-free. Maintain an active bank account, both savings and checking, to begin credit repair. These accounts work in your favor as they show financial income and outgoings, that any overdraft is protected and that you regularly attend to all your accounts. Keeping your accounts in great order without having excessive overdraft charges or any bounced checks will show responsibility to any potential lenders. Investigate debt consolidation and see if their services can help you improve your credit. This lets you put all of your debts into one bill and it will be easier to pay. Make sure to research your consolidation plan you evaluate to determine if it is the best one for you. If your credit needs to be fixed, you may want to consider credit counseling. A good counselor can help you eliminate your debt while still having enough to live on. Be prepared to buckle down on your spending and to make significant payments every month. Make sure that you keep a record of everything when interacting with credit bureaus in case they make mistakes. Keep track of every contact you make, including letters and emails, and the information about any phone calls. Send any letters via certified mail so that you can prove it was received. Look for missed payments or other unsettled debts on your credit report. The first thing to look for is any incorrect information. Pay the debt with the highest interest initially as you stay current on paying the minimum payments on the other accounts. This video shows that debt reduction and repairing credit simply takes common sense. You can easily achieve your goal by following this helpful information. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you but also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.